No, this is not an April Fool's joke, okay? The Hurry Up Tomorrow video is finally here. But before we get into it, I just wanted to take a second to shout out my new podcast, The Amplifier. On the main channel, I get to do music reviews and, really dive deep into these albums. But with The Amplifier, I'll be talking about the surrounding discourse in the music industry. Think of it as like music, news, and journalism. I guess. I don't know. We got a couple episodes out already. The link to the YouTube channel and all the streaming links will be in the description. And I'd really appreciate it if you checked it out, gave it a sub. It's something that I'm super excited about moving forward. Anyways. To be popular. To be popular. Money on top of me, money on top of her. Yesterday, The WEEKND dropped his 6th studio album or something like that, called Hurry Up Tomorrow. And this one's kind of a big deal because it's the last album that Abel McConan Tesfaye is dropping under the WEEKND moniker, officially closing that chapter of his career, basically his entire career. I don't know what he's gonna do after this. Maybe he'll just keep making music under like a different name, maybe, I don't know. But it's also a big deal because this man has been hyping this album up for so long, dude. I remember seeing teasers for it like last summer, and that was like, what, 6 months ago? And that does kind of put him in a weird spot because when you hype an album up that much for that long, it's gotta be good. You literally don't have a choice other than to make it amazing. Otherwise, you're a flop. Your entire career is a flop, and you don't want that. If I'm being honest, I haven't really been as on top of this rollout as I would normally be because it's just been so long. Like, he's been teasing this album for months, and it's so like artsy and layered. I kind of get lost in it sometimes. Very difficult to follow. Like last week, I remember he posted a teaser for it saying, "1 more week until tomorrow," and I was like, what? Because tomorrow is tomorrow. But if tomorrow's next week, then does that make today 6 days from now? So that tomorrow could be a week from now? But then that doesn't make sense because is today or is today last week? Oh, right. The album's called Hurry Up Tomorrow. But at this point, I'm thinking, Abel, hurry up tomorrow this, hurry up tomorrow that. Just hurry up and drop the album already. But it's okay because we're finally here. 22 songs, 1 hour and 24 minutes. This is going to be probably the longest album I've ever reacted to on this channel. I'm super excited for it. I've heard that it's a little bit more artsy. I'm down for that. I just hope it's good. Honestly, I just need it to be good. Now, I do consider myself to be a pretty big fan of The WEEKND. As you can see, I do have a Starboy poster on my wall. But I discovered him pretty late, only like 2 years ago. That was one of my first ever music commentary videos. Definitely go check it out. I think it still kind of holds up-ish. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while. So obviously, I'm super hyped for this album. And, I'm going to try and look at it through the lens of it being the final act of this 3-part trilogy that we have. This album, Dawn FM, and fucking After Hours. I was going to say Blinding Lights. Wow. But I also want to look at it as the final chapter of The WEEKND's discography in general. Do I think he's actually never going to make music again as The WEEKND? I kind of see a version of reality where just in a couple years he comes back with like more features. My man makes too much money off those Ariana Grande duets that there's no way he's gonna stop doing that. I know at this point it feels like I'm just taking so long to get into the album, but I just really want to stress how much stake I already had in this album before even listening to it. I bought a signed vinyl of this album that ended up being $50. Fuck. As I'm filming this, my brother is at the Hurry Up Tomorrow pop-up shop in the city. He's telling me right now it's a life-changing experience. And he's getting me some merch. Let's go, let's go. This is the shirt. Not gonna lie, I kind of feel like a toddler right now. So that would mean I spent $100 on stuff for this album, which to a college student, that's like an annual salary, If it ended up being bad, I would just look like a clown. But let's just say no big red noses on this face, all right? No tiny cars in my future. Track 1 is called Wake Me Up. That is the title of a banger, bro. Come on. Ooh, hope you guys don't mind. I'm eating a sandwich while I film. Try not to be too loud. Ooh. Oh, that harmony there, that's so fire. I think this was like a leak. This sounds kind of familiar. Ooh. Hear those horn synths with the strings. Oh, this is classic, bro. This is classic The WEEKND. Giving me very, the opening track to After Hours, Take off my disguise. That one. Same vibes. Oh, shit. No way. Oh my god. Oh, it's giving me like Dawn FM, like the more upbeat ones. Oh, it's so smooth. Ooh. Oh, it's so fire. Oh, so spacey. Oh, you hear that stutter? That stutter with the synth. That was fire, bro. Are you an illusion? Oh, dude, the wake me up. Wake me up. Oh, so cinematic. No, are we getting a transition? Travis, is that you? The belt. Oh, wait. That transition Jackson. Yo, Wake Me Up, already an instant classic. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? I just love that guitar, you know? There's so much anticipation with all those synths and the strings, which, by the way, blended together really well. It sounded like real strings, and then you had like those like classic buzzy kind of 80s synths. Building and building and building, and then that chorus, wake me up. Oh, that's what we call a banger. That's what we call a heater. That's a bloody tune, mate. It really is giving Michael Jackson. You know, I would go as far as to say it's like a blatant copy of some of Michael Jackson's most popular tricks. Just the strumming pattern of that guitar, you know, with the full production and that like rising feeling of the pre-chorus to the pullback for the chorus. Even like the ways that the lyrics are broken up just feels like a Michael Jackson song. But I don't think that's a bad thing. You know, it's not like Abel's been very shy about his MJ influence in the past. All I have is my legacy. I've been losing my memory. No afterlife, no other side. Excuse me, fuck. I'm all alone when it fades to black. So this is him diving into what his career and devoting so much of his life to his career has costed him. All he has is his legacy, which is like, honestly, that's kind of the case with everyone, right? It's the only thing that lasts longer than your life. And the WEEKND legacy is pretty insane. You know, as far as like a singular person's legacy goes, it's probably like one of the best you could possibly have, except for like the controversies that happen with the idol. But we don't talk about that, okay? But I do kind of like the idea of him putting an end to the WEEKND to find more in life. Kind of makes it seem like he doesn't have anything else to show for his career other than maybe his character as a, oh shoot. Where's the trash? Oh, okay, I missed. That's so fun. Oh, come on. Okay. Anyways, I completely lost my train of thought trying to clean up that little piece of egg. This chorus is like insanely depressing, which makes me feel kind of bad for dancing to it so much. Wake me up, come find me. It feels like I'm dying. Wake me up, these demons keep creeping. Don't fear them. Demons would be referring to fame, money, influence, stuff like that. And while Abel's able to recognize... And while Abel's able to recognize these things as bad for him, you know, it's still creeping because he's still like tempted by it. And I feel like there's a little bit of irony to it because, you know, the song being called Wake Me Up kind of implies that it's like a clean cut thing. You know, you're either asleep or awake. You're either tempted by these things or you're not. When in actuality, we all know that it is a really big gray area. You know, sometimes when you know something's really bad for you, it could even make you want it more if you're like super toxic, which Abel is pretty toxic. So going back to the pre-chorus where he says, are you real or are you an illusion? It really feeds that idea that he is stuck in this gray area, you know, not really leaning completely towards either side. Production was phenomenal. It was just classic The Weeknd. What I personally love from him, a little bit more the poppier side, which, you know, that's my type of shit. Phenomenal album opener. Starts small, gets big. What more could you ask for? Now let's get into track 2. Holy fuck. I'm gonna play the end of Wake Me Up again so we could feel that transition into it because it was so smooth and so good. That drum is so tight. Oh my god, into the distorted guitars. Holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck. Oh, the drum. Oh my god, another instant classic? No way. Oh, that's synth. Fire.
I hope you cry for me like I cry for you. Just a cry for me.
Oh, this drum, it's so different. It's giving me like Central C vibes, to be honest, but then the synths obviously add that The Weeknd flair. Oh, the doubling. The octave. Oh, it's like demonic.
Hope you cry for me like I cry for you.
What?
Hope that you still cry for me like I cry for
Oh,
you.
it's different, it's different.
Every time I hit the road, it takes a little
This falsetto sounds so good. Oh my god.
burden on my heart, baby.
Oh, dude, this like high xylophone sound that's like just thickened up by that bass. Oh, shit. No. Yo, oh, I gotta pause. What the fuck? Dude, is this entire album gonna transition completely like seamlessly? I think I'll literally explode if that happens. I will literally... I'd be so giddy. Holy fuck, that was phenomenal. Definitely like that one. Do I like it better than Wake Me Up? Ugh, that's tough. I just love the emotion you feel in his delivery there. Girl, I cry for you. You know, and just repeating it. Ugh. Ugh, I hate feeling sad romantic emotions, dude. Fuck. I could feel it, girl. Pick up your phone. I can't believe it. I can feel my spirit slowly leaving. I can't see myself and I'm not breathing. Ooh, oh, I'm not breathing, slowly bleeding. I wish that I told you all my feelings. This is like reverting back to like the depressing shit off After Hours. Not only is he saying, I miss you, girl, I'm sad, he's saying, I'm not breathing. I'm literally sitting here dying, bleeding out. That's insane. I always find it so funny when people say that Taylor Swift's music is overdramatic, when Abel is literally here saying, girl, pick up the phone. I'm bleeding out, dying because you're leaving me on red right now. Like, fuck, that's just what you do to me, babe. And I've kind of realized that this is a signature move for The Weeknd. When you put that much effort into creating this huge production, you really do need the lyrics to match that level of intensity. It's not that it's lyrically complex, like hard to understand. It's more just so cinematic and so dramatic that it pulls those same heightened emotions out of you when you're listening to it. Something I want to address early on in this video is that this album has a very consistent theme of this like triple metaphor, a triangle of sorts, you know, likening a relationship to fame, fame to a drug, and drugs to a relationship. And I love that idea because throughout the course of it, you'll see that they kind of blur the lines between what he's talking about of those three things. And it just leaves so much up to interpretation, which is really cool. So here when he says, I hope you cry for me, is he talking about a girl? Maybe that's how we can connect to it, but it feels like he's talking more about his fans, you know, his supporters, the general public. I hope you cry for me like I cry for you every night for you. Take it easy on me, baby, because I tried with you, saw my life with you, end of time with you. Now we're strangers. That is like the same toxic shit that we love from The Weeknd. Basically saying, I miss you so much. I hope that when I'm gone, you miss me too. Even the fact that you have that intrusive thought of like, what if I just died right now? Would they care type of thing? I'm not gonna lie, I've had that intrusive thought before. I know it's pretty self-centered and kind of toxic, but hey, it's kind of relatable, bro. All right, Weeknd's cooking right here. He has a certain point, I think I pointed out in the bridge, where my guy is just going into this new like threshold of his upper register. It's so clean and smooth. Oh, dude, dude, fuck. Yeah, that chorus is great. I love that walk down. Dun, 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 dun. Then we had that Can't Fucking Sing interlude. I want to play it again because I don't really remember it. And then we'll just move right into the next song. Ooh, okay, great transition. Ooh. I'll be honest, guys, at first, this song really wasn't doing it for me. I just felt like the production was a little bit redundant. You know, that drum stays so consistent the entire time. But since filming my initial reaction, which was literally like 2 months ago, I've had the chance to listen to some more Brazilian funk style music that this song is drawing from, and it's definitely grown on me. It's still not really one of my favorites, but it's not bad. Wow, the way that it just completely transitioned to a different vibe. Introducing that drum and then fading everything else out and having that carry into a new instrumental. That's insane. Come on, what's coming up? What's coming up? Come on. Very clubby feel. Oh, that rising synth. It's like a siren. What does Boda Nakara mean? Oh, okay. Oh, dude, I love that they have these little interludes here. It just creates so much of a more unique listening experience when you listen to it all the way through. Now that song, Sao Paulo, I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong, but literally has that 4 on the floor going for the entire song. It is a little off-putting at first, but I feel like when he kind of comes in on that second part and blends his style of synth work with that fast drum, very fun to like bounce along to. I don't know if I'd listen to it that often, but that would go crazy in like a club. I don't go clubbing, but if I did, I would love it. Put it in the mouth. Put it on the face. Put it wherever you want. Damn. You know, that's how The Weeknd's just getting away with saying the craziest stuff is just putting it in a different language. Hit it from the back. She louder than 2 sold out nights. Damn. That's crazy. I think she fell in love. She said she'd trust me with her life. Ooh. Hot like rising sun, burning everything she touch. She don't even want your money. Can buy you and someone else. She's addicted to the rush. Addicted to the rush. She desensitized to money. Need to pay with something else. I forgot like how sexual The Weeknd's music can get. Like I knew, obviously, but fuck. Anyways, I'm not gonna replay the interlude this time because I feel like there was like a more abrupt stop going into Baptized in Fear, which has some interesting implications. Let's just This feels like a classic, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This feels like an instant classic.
Fell asleep in the tub. I was left with paralysis. Moving one toe was the only figure in the corner. I can't quite
These lyrics are really depressing, but this pre-chorus is kind of nice though. Like, I'm conflicted. I want to like dance, but like it feels kind of insensitive to dance. Oh, his belt.
Voices will tell me that I should carry on.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it there. There's just so much to dissect in this first verse that I'm gonna forget it if we wait till the end of the song. So I fell asleep in the tub. I was there with paralysis. My foot at the faucet. Water started flowing in. Moving one toe was the only form of motion left. Can't breathe for air, can't breathe. These lyrics just give like such a descriptive visual. That scene, you almost imagine him like a really fancy bathtub, like a penthouse suite in a hotel or something like that, you know? Figure in the corner, I can't quite see. Oh, okay, so we're talking about sleep paralysis then, yeah? It gets closer, it gets closer, it gets closer now. Figure in the corner laughing at me. You know like the Puss in Boots thing with like the figure of death approaching you? I kind of saw it as a sleep paralysis demon because of the first line. I was there with paralysis, so maybe this is like some twisted nightmare. I don't really know. Water fills my lung, vision blurry, heartbeat slower, heartbeat slower, heartbeat slower. This chorus is just so powerful. Voices tell me that I should carry on. Oh, it's almost like he's repeating it in his head. I should just keep going. I should just keep going. Like kind of having regrets for what he's about to do. Who's Paul? Other than me, kind of, because that's my middle name. Repeating this line, bro. It's so sad. What are we building to? Oh, dude, it feels like you're falling down this like pit in your head. You know what I mean? No! You know, voices are telling him that he should carry on, so we're just gonna carry on. Well, that transition was crazy.
I can hear the wind blow even through the window.
Please tell me we're sexy again. I can't do another depressing song, please.
All the silver and gold only made my angels call my name.
Call back to Angel, maybe, off of Beauty Behind the Madness.
Where do I start?
Open my arms.
Falling in love.
Oh my god, this production.
Falling in love again.
Oh my god, bro.
Angels call.
Ooh, different harmony this time.
I start
Oh,
when I open my.
that's a little different. Falling in love again.
Oh my god.
Oh, this post chorus. Bro, no, another transition. Don't do this to me, bro. I need some time to breathe, dude. I can't. All right, I'm pausing it. Holy shit. That production, bro. Just knowing when to bring in that higher part for that post chorus to really send it home just feels so satisfying, like in my soul. I could hear the wind blow even through the window. I could hear the whisper even with my ears closed. All the silver and gold only made my skin cold. Oh, you mean the money and the fame didn't make you completely satisfied in the end? No way. But also, because metal makes your skin cold. Double meaning. I told myself I would never get old. Then you pulled me in close. Falling angels call my name. Oh, dude, this part in the pre-chorus when he's singing that, especially coming after the bathtub one, I feel this like sense of like resurrection, like ascending. Oh, where do I start when I open my heart? It's never easy falling in love again. Cover my scars when I open my arms. It's never easy falling. Okay, so this is just basically framing it as Abel struggling with opening his heart up to another person and falling in love again. Okay, that's like a little bit more of a simpler theme. But the things you say keeps me alive for another day. This guy is just like so all in on like every relationship he's in, bro. He's like, I literally could not survive without you. If you broke up, I'd literally die. I'd die. Like, damn, bro. Kind of toxic, but also really fun to listen to because you just feel those elevated emotions. When does Dancing in the Flames come? Because why was that the lead single, brother? Wait, it's not even here. Is it not on the album? So apparently, in spite of it being the lead single for this album, Dancing in the Flames is just nowhere to be found on Hurry Up Tomorrow. Which, you know, I'll admit, the song doesn't really fit the vibe of the album too much. But there's 22 songs, you know, you definitely could have found a spot for it. There's apparently some rumors that it's because the song wasn't that positively received. I don't really know. I liked it. Like, yeah, it's kind of repetitive and the lyrics are kind of ass, but it is catchy. All right, opening night. Let's do this. Ugh. Very spacey. Ooh, wow. Using those like the telephone sounds, what is it called? It's like an instrument, bro. Whoa. Ooh, oh, another transition. Oh, whoa. Yo, it was like so windy and full and we just shrunk back down the little acoustic guitar. Ooh, birds, they're chirping. Oh, is this heaven? Are we in heaven? I just love these transitions so much, dude, you know? On one hand, it makes the songs feel a little awkward when you pull them out on their own. But on the other hand, the way Opening Night devolves into the soft acoustic guitar here is so good, bro. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, so different. Acoustic guitar as the only instrument? That's crazy. Ooh. Dude, he's like barely enunciating those words. Interesting. That guitar sounds so like distorted and weird. Ooh. Oh, you hear that like background choir? That guitar is so airy. You gonna pick up the phone?
I know you're up.
What is he doing? Are those drugs?
Worked so hard to be better, and now you're back, drowning in that shit.
Oh shit. It's a relapse. Oh, that's so sad.
Wait, I've been up to state for the
Travis? No way. No way. Bro, he's not credited on the song. I don't what?
Wait,
Wow, he sounds so much like thicker, his tone. Fire, fire. Whoa. That's Abel? No way. Oh, that's sick. I love that. Because you hear like the high one too. Lingering there. Thank goodness I have the lyrics pulled up. I would not be able to tell what he's saying.
What does that shit feel like anyway?
No. Oh shit, okay. That was a bit of a cooler transition. They're literally doing transitions for every song. That's so dope. I cannot think of a single song where The Weeknd uses an acoustic guitar. And it just builds so gradually. I love that chorus too. Very like classic feeling chorus. When they take my crown, like it opens and closes in a very natural way. This song was just like jam-packed because you also have this interlude, right? That's the phone call. Having this voicemail play over the sound of him literally doing drugs. Oh. So fucking sad, dude. Oh. Then the Travis verse is cool. It's something light. It's honestly it wasn't anything crazy. I was just hyped to hear him because I didn't even know he was on the album. Track 10 is called Enjoy the Show. Ooh, okay. Oh, this feels kind of like classic Kanye almost with the Chipmunk Soul sample. Very interesting. Ooh. Oh, like old school R&B. That bass. Overdose. Oh shit. Wow. So we're back to that second song, right? The Cry For Me one. If you don't cry for me, I hope you enjoy the show. That low-key feels like it ties into just like media culture in general. Like people just always watching celebrities and every little move they make. Future?
I can't feel my face.
Ooh.
Give you any space anymore.
Guys, if there's one thing I can guarantee on this channel, it's that all my reactions are going to be 100% genuine. I'm never going to fake anything. Sometimes I may be a little over the top, but it comes from a genuine place. With that said, I have no idea what was going through my head that made me think that this Future verse was good. When he raps, I could definitely get into it, but he ain't a singer. I think everything before this song was just so good that at that point, I was just looking at everything through rose-tinted lenses. Where's my fucking Cyclops goggles? Ow, oh my God, my head is so big. You know what I mean? Whoa. Oh, what the heck? We're so wide. Bad bitches knocking them off. Ooh, oh, that sample. Ugh, dude, that synth, it's so farty.
Like a middle-aged child star, way I'm barking, tweaking. If you need a box of Kleenex,
Ooh. Oh, that drum. That's so fat, bro. Wow. This song was nice. I'm not the hugest fan of Future. To be fair, I haven't listened to a lot of his stuff, but I thought this feature was like okay. I guess it was a little better than Travis one, maybe. I don't know. At least it felt like Future was doing more here. But I really want to dig into this last verse. I love this first line, like a middle-aged child star, because we know that this is the last album that The Weeknd's releasing. I think it's more of a fear of becoming like a middle-aged child star, you know, staying for longer than your prime. And of course, you can liken it to how child stars pretty often encounter drug problems when they get older. But I think that can kind of be left up to interpretation, just like with most of the stuff on this album. And there's a line later, drink it slow. I don't want the tolerance anymore. I guess the sort of desensitization you have to smaller scale things when you're building such a big brand and have such a huge career. Likening that to your alcohol tolerance, I think is a really cool metaphor. I'm ready, I'll go overdose. I don't want to make it past 34. You know, it's this continued fear of a decline, you know, in both his career, but also his life. He doesn't want to live past 34, which I'm pretty sure that's probably his age right now. He's constantly waiting for the other shoe to drop. I think that's super relatable. I'm definitely also kind of like that, where I can never enjoy a win. I'm always worried about the next loss type of thing. Track 11 is called Giving Up on Me.
Love me, love me, love me.
Oh my God, I had my guard down and we're back, bro.
I've been lying to your faces.
He said bloated in my face again. Is there like a meaning to that I don't know? Like, do you get bloated when you do like drugs or something? I feel like this could be a callback to like the After Hours era-ish. You know, the Save Your Tears music video where he has all the Botox on his face. That bloated in my face again. Letting what the public thinks affect how you treat yourself, how you go about your life. But I guess it could also be related to drugs. I don't know anything about drugs, so I don't know. Do like certain drugs make your face bloated? Oh, that hi-hat. That's sick. I love that.
Why won't you let me go? Why won't you let me leave?
Let go. Oh. Having that feel like fate and like in the back like he's yelling it out just makes the soundscape feel so wide. Oh, okay, Future's back, I think. What the fuck? Since when does The Weeknd use this many samples, bro? Ooh, pretty piano.
It keeps calling me back.
Oh no. Is this a metaphor for drugs again?
Sunshine.
You're far away from her and you're on fire, but she's your sunshine, so wouldn't it be like the closer you are, the hotter you are? But I like that sandy kick. Very cool. Oh. Come on. Bro, what? Got me riled up for no reason? Come on. No. Come on. Bro, what the fuck? That song was interesting. I will say it is kind of cool to hear him on like a more classic R&B sounding instrumental, which as we know is not necessarily the huge for The Weeknd. Maybe after this album, when he makes more music, it'll be under a different moniker, like Abel Tesfaye or something, and it's just gonna be like more traditional R&B. Traditional songs that don't have the same amount of weight to it, don't have the same grandioso. Is that a word? That sounds right coming out of my mouth, but something also feels off. I've never used that word before in my life. That would be awesome. I would love that. I hate to think about the fact that he's not going to be making music anymore. At least he's going on tour, though. I'm going to need to get tickets to that. I will literally sell my limbs, and you can wheel me just my torso and my junk and butt and my face. As long as my ears are attached to my head so I could hear that amazing music, I will go to that concert. All right, this song is track 12. And it is called I Can't Wait to Get There, which we're probably talking about heaven and or hell. Not a shocker for this album, though, because this album is kind of really fucking depressing, actually.
Darkness keeps you
Ooh,
shining.
that like off-putting melody was really weird.
Sign on the dotted line.
Oh. Ooh.
No.
More traditional R&B instrumentals, I love it. But it has the same spaciness as The Weeknd, because there's like that sustained... But those high vocals. That must be a sample, right? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, he's so smooth. You can't tell on the camera, but I'm circulating my pelvis right now. I actually hate that I showed that on camera. Editor Jason, do not put that in. Oh, I love this flow. He's like half rapping, kinda. Can't wait to get there. Those synths kind of ascending a little bit. They were building to something. I love how this song feels so like dissociative. It almost feels like the soul has been kind of sucked out of Abel, and he's just like depressed. He's like, I can't wait to get there. Ooh, okay, bass. We all know it, obviously. Actually, though, I did not listen to this song that much. I think I listened to it like once when it came out. So this is basically a new listening for me. Oh, dude. Oh, yo, this beat is so tough, bro. Domestic violence is not good. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I put the gun on my hip. Oh. Dude, this verse is crazy. Oh, like the album. Okay. Is this all Cardi, though? Why does he sound so different?
Ever since I was a kid, I've been legit. Exotic all over her body. Neptune drum with a beat.
Ooh, shout out Neptune.
Hold his chest, let it breathe, let it breathe.
Yo, I was just gonna talk shit about this The Weeknd verse, saying like the Cardi one was better, but that second half, bro.
Timeless.
Oh. Yo, you hear that bell in the back? Pause. Banger. You know, obviously this song was the single that released with this album, along with Dancing the Flames. No one knows what happened to that song, though. I think it just got discontinued. Thanos snapped that bitch out of existence, I guess. I don't know. But this time around, in the context of the album, very good. I love this beat. I love that ascending dun 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 dun. And Cardi's feature is pretty sick. I think he definitely killed it a little bit better than The Weeknd, but this part here broke his heart PTSD. Hold his chest, let it breathe, fella scheme. Ooh. Fire. That part was fire. This next one, track 14, is called Niagara Falls. Okay, we're back with the synth. Classic synth sound. Okay, so we're doing more Chipmunk soul samples. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, was not expecting that. Are you kidding me, bro? Bro, the cruise to all these songs is so good. Boom, boom, boom.
Your baby daddy been a scrub. Let's keep it hot.
Dude, he's so smooth, bro. He's so smooth. If I were a woman, bro, soaked I'm melting, bro.
Cause I know he really loves you, but
You hear that? Interesting. You're a shining star. I just wanna let you shine, cause I know that you're a star, girl. Dude, that's so sexy, bro. The backups. I'm not a huge fan of how the chorus just goes to that like sample part. It's a little underwhelming, you know, because like it pulls everything back, and you kind of want Abel to really cook. But at the same time, these verses are pretty long, so it doesn't like completely deprive you. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I don't know. I would much rather prefer him cooking something up. But for a one-off track on the album, can't really complain. Also, this beat, immaculate, bro. Oh, what is this, dude? What the heck? Yo! How the fuck? Bro, we turned that little sample bit into like a legitimate synth.
Set my own fire. Take me back.
What the fuck? No way. Bro, that's crazy. He said, take me back in time. And then you get this classic sounding drum. Ooh. Oh, yeah, bro. That's straight 70s.
Take me back to a place.
Oh, shit. Yo, I just realized the song is called Take Me Back to LA. Then the other song on After Hours is Escape from LA, right? Full circle, baby. We love to see it. Let's go. Very intentional. Let's go, Abel. Yes.
See if I can still cry.
Oh, wow. Just talking about, like, how his soul was sucked from him when he completely devoted himself to his career. Like, he lost his, like, sense of self. Oh. Okay, so we got Abel doing a little bit of a So Long London, you know? I think it was, Niagara Falls ends with him saying, take me back in time. The instrumentals on this one feel very nostalgic as well. And then, of course, it just kind of descends into madness like every The Weeknd song does. The ways he's able to just keep reiterating the same point in ways that doesn't feel too redundant. It's very nice because it establishes the clear theme of this album, and especially because that beat is so necessary to hit in regards to like the overarching narrative of this album trilogy. I think it's pretty well done. Take me back to a place where the snow would fall on my face and I miss my city lights. I left too young. Take me back to a time the trophies that I had would still shine. This is very direct. Just saying straight up, like, listen, all the accomplishments that I have, they don't matter to me anymore because I have so many of them. I'm desensitized. What was the line that had like touching fire? I put my hand over the fire and see if I could still cry. Crying is something that is so inherently negative, you know, like no one wants to cry really, but like dissociating so much to the point where you just can't cry anymore and you're like longing for even those sad emotions. You don't want to just feel the happy emotions. You want to feel you just want to feel emotions. That is really sad. Track 16 called Big Sleep. Why is that like funny to me? Okay, more going back in time motif, right? The reversed instrumentals there. Also very classic feeling. Interesting. I'm looking at you like. What the fuck? That was so weird. Oh, we're slowing down the record. Oh, what the fuck? Where are we going? Feels very like a cathedral, just that wide and that grand. Big sleep. Oh, okay. So the big sleep is death, right? I don't know how I didn't put that together. Ooh. Oh, it feels like the low point of like a movie. Like he's walking to his death. Wow. That's so powerful. I love that. This descending, this walk down, right? Mimics like everything crumbling down in front of your eyes. Bro, he's eating. Oh my god. Wow, in this choir. Oh, dude. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. But fuck, I'm looking at you like, no. As I make you go away, I don't want you to go away. I don't really get what that verse is saying. Those feel like disjointed lines. Well, you used up your borrowed life and you wasted your borrowed time. His borrowed life would be the Weeknd. The Weeknd moniker, his music persona. Or maybe that's like his life in general. Because all of our lives are technically borrowed because we die eventually. So we don't own it. Wasted your borrowed time. Things that he's missed out on because of his career. And then the big sleep is death. Well, you barely put up a fight, ready for the forever night. Barely putting up a fight is like because he's depressed right now. So he wasted his time. He's like, man, just do it. So it's not like he wants bargaining or anything. Just the production on this outro part is so grand and so cinematic. The building is coming down on top of him, and everyone's like, no, Abel, no, I loved him. No, Daddy, I loved him. I don't know why that turned. Well, why did I do that? I don't know. Track 17 is called Give Me Mercy. That's a pretty tough title. I kind of like that. Ooh. Okay, brass section. Getting to eat. I like to see it. Ooh. Oh.
Conversations.
Wow, this feels almost like a little upward turn, right? It's intimate, it's close, but it's positive, it's optimistic.
Lost my faith in you, hoping that it's worth all the bleeding. Give me mercy like you do, and forgive me like you.
Talking to God, maybe? Is that what this is? Or like the double meaning, right? Talking to God, talking to the woman he's going back to. Okay. I'm starting to understand a little more. Oh, I love the synth work there, bro.
Give it all away.
Oh, the harmonies.
Just to feel your grace. I'm hoping that it's worth all the bleeding.
Give me mercy like you do, and forgive me like you do.
When I'm in the dark,
Very classic bridge. I like it.
refuge in the day. Give me mercy
Like you do, and forgive me like you do. You know, I didn't like this chorus first time it came around. I now love it. I think it's phenomenal. All right, it grew on me within the course of how long is the song? Like 3 minutes? Give me mercy like you do, forgive me like you do. Yes. Oh, it's definitely much more in my lane as far as the songs on this album go. I love the emotional beat that it hits for him. You know, this entire album, he's falling. He's so pessimistic. He's like, I just want to die. This feels like he's turned over the leaf. And it feels like that moment in the movie where like the character regains a little bit of hope. It's a perfect a rebuilding song. I love that. But I also like that it is still like on a really small scale. You know, he's asking for mercy. It's not like he's suddenly happy all of a sudden. It's like, hey, maybe I can try to rebuild, you know? It's like that first step. Holy fuck, that was a banger. Give me mercy like you do, and forgive me like you do. We're nearing the end. No, we only have 5 songs left. Why did that fly by? I have like 2 hours of footage right now. Why did that fly by? The sun is setting right now, brother. The sun is setting, and I started this while it was high, nice and high up in the sky. So track 18 is called Drive. That's funny. SZA literally just dropped a song called Drive too.
I don't wanna waste your time.
Oh, so sexy, bro. That bass. Ooh.
I just wanna die tomorrow. Falling down on the road.
I'm waiting for those drums to open up a little more. It's staying so minimal right now. I really like the contrast of how thin that snare is with how like open these synths are. And his vocals are so loose and airy too. I just wanna die tomorrow. Oh, dude, it's so good. This is building, the gradual like ascending. Oh, and those sustained like cellos. Holy fuck. Dude, that was actually a fucking spiritual experience for me. I'm not gonna lie, that outro was insane. My man Abel is cooking so hard right now. I feel like I just need to get my life together too. Like I was happy going into this. I was optimistic. Now I'm just like equally as depressed as I am. So excited that an album like this exists that I can replay over and over again because there's so many bangers and it's so good. And it's definitely my album of the year already. It's January, it's my album of the year, okay? Anything that comes out after this is gonna be ass, it's gonna be mid, I don't even wanna listen to it. I don't wanna waste your time, just wanna feel the air in my body. And I roll the window down, don't ever think I'll be this happy. You know, I love autonomy, because fame is a disease. So this is like expanding upon that new leaf. He's being a little optimistic. I just wanna feel the air in my body. I just wanna live my life like a normal human being. The new trilogy that began with After Hours in 2020 is concluded with Hurry Up Tomorrow, and The Weeknd has reached the redemption chapter of his story. Yes, I love that so much. With the conclusion of the story, Abel makes a new beginning starting tomorrow. A new era opens up up for him and he wants to embark on a new journey. Yes, you feel that emotion, that optimism. Hopefully these last few songs will just continue to send him on a new trajectory that we could feel okay saying bye, like almost resolving and, you know, the start of a new chapter. We don't have to see it, Abel. You do it on your own, but we just know that you're off to better things. You're off to a happier life. That outro is so good. I just want to drive. I just want to drive. Track 19, Abyss, or it's actually called The Abyss. Sorry, I fucked that up. This is empty now. Almost feels kind of like mischievous though. Like I'm waiting for a shoe to drop right now. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, please tell me this is not him redacting the last two songs. Why does it feel he's like, I try to be a happy person. That's just not who I am, bro. We're back. Dancing in the flames. Do my eyes deceive me? Ooh. I gotta say, I love these interludes where he's just going oh or da or That just shows the power of just like a good melody. You know what I mean? How much emotion that can convey. Ooh. Wow, she sounds so different. That's Lana. That's not Lana. Why you? That's not Lana. That's not Lana Del Rey, bro. There's no way. Oh. This felt like a little bit of a smaller relapse. Maybe like him doing like, okay, I'm on this new chapter, going back to the girl saying, you could join me if you want, maybe. I mean, look, I'm fine without you. I'm over it. But if you want, you could, I mean, if you want. Let's get into this verse. I tried my best to not let you go. Aw. I don't like the view from halfway down. So he's going. He left. He's looking back. He's like, should I? Just promise me that it won't be slow. Well, I feel the impact of the ground. Ugh. Just hold my heartbeat close to you. Remember how it always beats for you. I'm falling at the speed of light. I want to make a supersonic man out of you. I'm staring at your shrinking face. Don't cry. Oh, that imagery is so good. Shrinking because he's driving further away, but also shrinking because her presence in his life is shrinking too. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know my heart belongs to you. One last time, say that you want me to. The only words that gave me life. Fuck. Now I'll see you on the other side. Wow. That's awesome. Dude, I love that so much. 3 songs left. This one's called Red Terror. Damn. Oh. Okay. More reversed sounding sound. That's really weird. Bro, this is so weird. What? The fuck? Oh. It's so far. You came out so precious. Does he have a child that I don't know about? Abel Makona Tesfaye child reveal? No way. Wow. Oh, that's fire. Oh my god. No way, bro. That's crazy.
Is nothing else.
Whoa.
It does not count.
Oh, what the fuck? Why? Oh, I love that transition, but that was really weird. I do not like that outro at all. It just felt like he was like whispering sweet nothings into my ear, trying to like seduce me. And I'm like, dude, I respect your game. I feel really uncomfortable right now. I like that he's saying, you know, the old life that we lived so fondly together is untouched, unchanged, but we're not there anymore. It's almost like trying to put the audience at ease. We had some great laughs. We had some good times, you and me. All right. Don't call me the weekend anymore. That's not me. It's the weekday now. It's Monday. 2 songs left. Fuck. Dude, this album's so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Track 21 is called Without a Warning. Ooh. Oh my lord. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking right now. Oh, this is gonna be a banger. I can smell it. I smell it, bro. I smell it all over this intro. Oh, you hear the faint crowd applause. That's so cool. I wonder if that's an actual soundbite from a concert. Oh. To say like they don't actually love you for me. They just love me for the stuff I put out. Excuse me. The fuck? Hey, yeah. Ooh. This age. Oh, wow. Wow. This kind of reminds me of like Angel. The way that feels like this grand building of like the repeated lyrics and the chants, the ad-libs in the background, you know? Slowly stacking on top of each other one by one. Oh, okay, fuck, okay. I'm gonna pause it there. The crowd cheering. Even when the world wants me to fail, the crowd will scream my name. Listen, there's definitely multiple different ways to interpret that. I feel like that's meant to say, like, when things happen to him where he's like, okay, the world's caving in on me. Nothing's going my way. I'm depressed as fuck right now. At least the crowds will still scream my name. At least my work has left an imprint on people and it has positively affected people. So it's something he can like hold on to keep him motivated, even if he feels down on himself or even if he's depressed. It almost feels like I was just dropped into Abel's body. These are his thoughts going on, what he's hearing. It gives those lyrics more weight to it, you know? You can really feel the perspective. How do I know tomorrow's coming, especially when I always kiss the sky, especially when I always chase the high? How will I know? How do I know tomorrow's coming, especially when I always chase the crown, especially when they put me in the ground? I mean, that's the thing, Abel, is you don't know tomorrow's coming. That's why you seize opportunities. That's what carpe diem. Right? In the outro, The Weeknd expresses his inner conflict. Despite his intention to leave all of his past behind him, he seems to struggle with the advent of tomorrow, a coincidence to the abandonment of his stage name, and with his inability to separate himself in the pursuit of success, symbolized by the crown. So it's the thing of like, this is all I know. I spent so much of my life chasing this. How am I supposed to just leave it all behind? I don't know what I'm going to do with myself without it. All right, guys. What a fucking wild ride this album has been. Holy fuck. Hurry up tomorrow. I can't wait for tomorrow to come around so I can play this at the gym. Tomorrow's chest day. Let's go. I'm a bench to cry for me, bro. Hurry up tomorrow. The title track is the last one. That is sad. This is the last The Weeknd song that I'll ever hear. I still feel like he's going to make more music. I'm kind of in denial right now. I'm not going to lie. But let me try to get into that frame of mind.
Who else has to pay for
Oh, that organ.
It's too late to save it. So burn me with your love.
Oh no, it's giving finale.
I hope someone's watching from
Classic walk
above.
down.
I took so much more than their
Oh,
lives
no.
took, so no one else abandons me.
Void that my father left so no one else abandons me. Oh, no. This is going to be so good.
Now I'm
This build,
drowning in
bro.
the same tub
Ooh, this
where
build. We're looking over at his entire life, his entire career, everything that's happened up to this point. I can almost envision him like moving forward, looking back, all these images passing him by. You know what I mean? Reminiscing.
that I find what I'm looking for.
Oh, with this new synth too.
I hope this confession is enough. I won't ever.
Nope. Almost cry. Nope. I have contacts in. We're not crying today, okay? I felt it, but no. Oh, the emotion. You tell me you don't feel that in your soul, bro. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, bro. What a way to go out. Are you kidding me? That was phenomenal, dude. I could not have thought it better in my head. I genuinely couldn't. I couldn't have dreamed of a better way to go out on an album like this, bro. Wash me free with your fire. Who else has to pay for my sins? The words are aimed at God. The mention of the fire leads to hell. So he's leaving this life. Right. My love's fabricated. It's too late to save it. Now I'm ready for it to end. It feels like a series finale, him walking forward, passing by everything, saying goodbye. So burn me with your light. I have no more fights left to win. Tie me up to face it. I can't run away, and I'll accept that it ends. Wow. And I hope that I find what I'm looking for. I hope someone's watching from up above. I'm done with the lies. I'm done with the loss. I hope my confession is enough. He's not sure what's in store, you know? He realizes that he needs to move on, and he hopes that him saying that and him coming to that conclusion is enough for it to be promising. So I see heaven after life. I want heaven when I die. I want to change. I want the pain no more. Again, we're getting this more hopeful The Weeknd, right? We're saying, no, I don't just want to go to hell. I actually want a happy ending for myself. That leaf that got turned over in Big Sleep, so good. We got to get into the second verse, brother. Okay, this was insane. I took so much more than their lives. They took a piece of me. I've been trying to fill the void that my father left, so no one else would abandon me. I'm sorry. Dude, first off, when this second verse starts and the instrumentals pick up a little bit, oh, it's so good. Just feel it building and the emotions just rushing through. Can we also talk about how this singular lyric right here is probably the most personal lyric that Abel's ever said in any of his songs? He just basically explained completely why he has all these trust issues that have been the cause of so many toxic relationships that he covers in all of his albums. Wow. Promise I'm sorry, yeah. But now I'm drowning in the same tub where I learned how to swim. The tub is his career, dude. When he first came into it, he was like learning how to navigate it, and he felt like his life was just beginning. Now he's like wanting to escape. He's drowning in it. The same tub with my mother trying to save every ounce of my innocence. Aww. I failed her like I failed myself. I failed her like I failed myself. I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry.
the instrumentals being so hopeful and him coming to terms with this. This second verse is him coming to terms with the truth. It's him saying, this is what happened. I failed myself. I'm sorry. I have trust issues. This is why. This album, dude, it's over. Why the fuck did you have to make your last album be one of your best? You did this on purpose just to torture us? What a great high note for him to end on, though. Now I really hope that he doesn't make any music after this, even if it is under a different moniker, because this feels so powerful. The trajectory of this entire album is just so strong. Being so sad and this like descent for this entire first half, going to big sleep, turning over that leaf, the upward trajectory, saying goodbye, Hurry Up Tomorrow, feeling like the final farewell for the weekend. I'm lost for words, truly. This album listening experience is unlike anything. The way that they transition into each other, everything feels so continuous and it's so vast. Now I've heard that Hurry Up Tomorrow actually carries into his first song ever. It's just this little air, right? That's it. House of Balloons. Oh, it does. That's actually so sick. We're full circle, man. The hero's journey. That's what it is. It's a hero's journey. Oh.
As for my album rating, I'll give it a 9. Had you asked me the day of, maybe a week after, I would have given it a 10 easily. But getting the time to sit on it a little more long term, I do feel like a lot of the songs could be pulled out. Some of them are not that great. It's a very long album, particularly on re-listens. I also think that the hooks are consistently not as great as the first 2 albums in the trilogy. Not that that matters too much, because if we're regarding it as like a full album, I still think it's a really cohesive listen. But the songs just don't pull out, you know, especially like Open Hearts, for example, comes in so abruptly when you press play. It's like weird. It's kind of jarring. Like, where's the radio play value there, you know? In my opinion, there are no like standout, crazy catchy earworms. Blinding Lights, Save Your Tears, those are just classic great hooks. Sacrifice, Take My Breath, Fucking. Less Than Zero, I think is a really underrated one. Just like super great one-off songs. And I don't know if that's the case as much here. But anyways, here's my song ranking. Lots of bangers for sure. Let me know what you guys thought of the album in the comments, as well as your favorite songs. I'm sorry this video came out so late. I've just been really busy with like college stuff. You know, it's my last semester. But I do have a lot of other stuff planned, so please stay tuned. Another Kendrick video. Obviously, the Ariana Grande Deluxe came out, so I want to try and release that video soon. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Ever since you clicked this vid, you knew what to hit.
Hit subscribe.
You can unsub if you think that it ain't a fit.
But please don't.
Swifty plastered all over my titles, yeah. Love the weekend, don't mention the idol, yeah. Idol, the idol, yeah. Idol, 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 the idol, yeah.